Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, kaal is controlling all our lives. Kaal literally means time, literally means death. Basically, slowly and slowly we all are moving towards death, moving towards kaal. ਅਸੀਂ ਮੌਤ ਦੇ ਵੱਲ ਭੱਜੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ. We don't even understand that death is coming very close to us. And every day we have so many desires, so many plans, and we don't even know when the last moment will come. And if somebody talks about death, they say, don't talk about death, right? This is how Maya is controlling our mind. Kaal is controlling our mind. People don't want to discuss about death. People don't want to discuss about the reality. Sachai ki hai, death is the reality. However, people thinks that this physical form, this Maya is the reality. We have so many bandhan, we have so many bondages in our life. And Maharaj says there is only one way you can get rid of kaal. What does that mean, getting rid of kaal? Getting rid of kaal means getting rid of the scariness of kaal. We are afraid of kaal. We are afraid of death, that what is going to happen. क्यों? क्योंकि सानू इस तरह लगदा है, what will be our life after this? ਜੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, physical death. ਵੈਸੇ ਤੇ ਲੋਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝਦੇ. People don't understand that it is a physical death because we feel we are this physical body. But somehow we have this perception, we have this feeling in our mind that something is going to happen. And we have to come out of this feeling and we have to do experience. महसूस नहीं करना कुछ, ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ? Experience. ਆਪਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਜਰਬਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ. We have to do tajarba, experience. And how can we do experience? By reading Gurbani, by understanding Gurbani, and by walking on the path shown to us. Maharaj is saying, Sehaj kaal vidarya, sach sharnai pae. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਤੂੰ ਸੱਚ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਰਨ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ, till the time you will not come in the sanctuary of Vaheguru. Sach is Vaheguru. Aad Sach, Jugad Sach, है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच. You will not go in Sehaj, you will not go in peace, and काल तनु हमेशा ही सताएगा. The Kaal, who is the governor of this Maya, Dragon Maya, te Dragon Kale ki Sirkara. It's a Sarkar. It's a government of Kaal. Can you stayega? You know, in the real life also, when someone do something bad, कोई कुछ माड़ा करदा है, what happens? They're always afraid of the fact that something is going to happen. Some cops are going to come to his house, they're going to arrest him, he's going to go in jail, or some punishment is going to be happen. And this is the same thing which we have. तो फिर ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੇ ਕਰਮ ਹੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ? Why to do those kind of things for which we are afraid? Because our mind is not in Sehaj. Mind cannot think clearly. Mind is always anxious. Mind has always a duality. Mind has always this stress. Till the time we will not come out of this stress, this anxiety, we will be always worried. सहसा नहीं जाएगा, सहसा जियो मलीन है, कित संजम तोता जाए. सहसा ये संसार है. This whole world is full of सहसा. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਹਿਜੇ ਕਾਲ ਵਿਡਾਰਿਆ ਸੱਚ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ ਪਾਏ. Such as in Vaiguru, when will come in his sanctuary. How to come in the sanctuary? How to come in the sharan of such? By remembering him all the time. Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Many of you have experienced that when we come in the Sangat, when our mind goes in peace, then we are not worried about this Maya, the bondages of this Maya, this emotional attachment, this Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mohankar. We are not worried about it. But the moment we come out of the Sangat, the moment we come out of that environment, that Sahaj Avastha, we are again going back in the same level where we used to be. There are two reasons behind that. One Gurmukh Pyare last night asked me this question. She said, how can we come out of the Maya? She is a regular Abhyasi. Amrit Vela is regular. Very beautiful Simran she do. But she also is worried. Why? And this is a plight of everybody, all of us, including me. Because there are a couple of things happening here. And we have to understand this very deeply. Number one, when you start doing Simran, initially at start, lot of kripa happens. But then with the kripa,
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਫਤਿਹ. Vaiguru, we can't hear you. Guru, 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 ah, 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 Guru, ah,
Wait,
Guru, Khalsa.
Vaguji, when did I got disconnected? Sorry.
When we were talking about Vaheguru initial Kirpa when we start doing Simran.
Oh wow, it's been a long time, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did it for you can't hear listen us
No,
too.
no, no, I couldn't hear anybody of you, Vaguru. Anyway,
Hmm.
Aoji. So initially, when the kirpa happens, we are all about thinking about, okay, there's so many good experiences, spiritual experiences happening to us. And then when you continue with your journey, what happens is we keep on expecting that these experiences should grow more and more. You come to know about Riddhi Siddha also, you can read people's mind, you can think of the future, and mind gets stuck with there. Why? Because Kaal has this job to give you these thoughts of Rajogun, Tamogun first. Now, when you are jumping Nam, what is happening? Kaal knows that I cannot capture him in Rajogun and Tamogun because he or she is remembering Vagru all the time. So the thoughts are going away. The only one way Kaal has is to give us the thoughts of Sattogun. You will read Gurbani, you will listen to the Kirtan, but the desire of more and more spiritual powers will come. रिद्धियां सिद्धियां आनियां शुरू हो जाती हैं. You will say something and it will become correct. And you start enjoying that. Then you will say, oh, I said this thing to you, to somebody and it happened. Then the dreams will come. Those dreams will, Maharaj will show you some reality also. But you will be away from the real purpose. What is the real purpose? Pai prapat manuk dehuriya गोबिंद मिलन की एतरी बरिया ओ पर्पस साइड ते हो जाएगा कि अपर रब नु मिलना. That purpose will go away and the only purpose which will be left is to have these spiritual powers. रिद्धियां सिद्धियां ते महाराज कहंदे रिद्ध सिद्ध सब मोह है नाम ना वसे मन आए. Guru Pyaro, till the time the Naam is not going to come in our mind, we will not be able to progress or meet Vaheguru. Even if their desires are of spiritual desire. Because Maharaj says there should be only one desire, meeting Vaheguru. All these spiritual experiences are good. I'm not saying we should not have it, but we should not follow them. We should not expect things to happen. Maharaj says, Sehje har naam man vasya, sachi कार कमाए. सच्ची सेवा करनी है ਅਸੀਂ. What is सच्ची सेवा? आप जपो, अवरा नाम जपाओ. Gurbani's Gyan and Simran. Coming in the Sangat, doing Simran and helping others also to do the Simran. That is Sachi Kar. Physical things are important. I know people get stuck. What about the physical seva? What about helping others? What about doing langar seva? What about feeding the homeless? What about talking about some people's right? What about this environment and all? Guru Pyareo, these are secondary things. Maharaj will automatically take that seva with you. You don't have to do it. The only ardas with benti we have to do is for the naam, for the sukham naam. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਾਂਗੇ ਮਨ ਸ਼ਾਂਤ ਚਾਹੇਗਾ, automatically there will be opportunities for you to do the physical seva. But if your target primary is physical seva, that means kaal is playing with you. You are losing your time. If you think, oh, you want to change the society, you cannot. First of all, you cannot even jump naam. We cannot. So that's why we have to remember this, to come out of the this world of Maya. The only thing which can help us is connecting with Naam. Otherwise, doing this Dan, Pun, and all, it all goes to Taramraj. It doesn't, it Vaiguruji is not worried about that. Pun Dan jo bijte, sab Taramraj ko jaye. Sehje har naam man vasya. But it will only come in Sehaj. We all experience Sahaj when we do Simran. When we come in the Sangat, our mind is not wandering. It is totally, the thoughts are no longer there. Only love for Vaiguruji is there. Pyar hi pyar hunda malakta. That state we experience, but we have to experience that state forever. We have to be in that state forever. Sehje har naam man vasya, ਸੱਚੀ ਕਾਰ ਕਮਾਏ. ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਵਸੇਗਾ, the naam will come in our mind only when we do ਸੱਚੀ ਸੇਵਾ, ਸੱਚ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ. And the ਸੱਚ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ can only be done with gyan and ਧਿਆਨ, by reading, by understanding, by taking the wisdom of Gurbani Guru and do the practical of Gurbani Guru. Not expecting any spiritual desires. No. We call them spiritual desires, but Maharaj is very clear. The only and only thing which we need is meeting Vaheguru, getting a naam. मंगना की है, सिर्फ नाम, कुछ नहीं और मंगना. ਸੇ ਵੱਡ ਭਾਗੀ ਜਿਨੀ ਪਾਇਆ ਸਹਜੇ ਰਹੇ ਸਮਾਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਵੱਡ ਭਾਗੀ ਨੇ. Very few, very rare ones are the ones who will receive the naam. सिर्फ मिलना ही बड़ा औखा है. First thing is recognizing or receiving naam. Second thing is naam is embedded in our mind all the time. Now we all listen to Anhat Shabad and all while walking and all also. But is our mind always there? No. Man de vich fir gallan baataan. Because these are the different stages. First 5 doots will capture you. Kaal will send 5 doots to capture your mind, because Kwal is a governor of Maya. Kaal is playing these 5 doots are agents of Kaal, agents of death. First, they will try to capture your mind through various thoughts. But when you will start crossing this world of Dragon Maya, and when your surt, when your focus will start going in the Chotha Pad, then Shahid Singhs will take over. Then Shahid Singhs will come into the picture. When you reach to the stage of Nad, then Shahid Singhs will come into the picture. Then the test of you will be tested by Shahid Singhs. That's also in Hukam. Because Maharaj wants us to see that this my put is khalis, is khalsa. Khalsa is not the one who is wearing a big dumala and big kripans, many shastras and chola and everything. That is just the physical appearance of khalsa. What is the dress of khalsa in the mind? That is full of sahaj, peace. Man shant hai jithe. That's what Maharaj is saying. Sehje har naam man vasya, sachi ਕਾਰ ਕਮਾਏ, ਸੇ ਵੱਡ ਭਾਗੀ. They are the fortunate ones. ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ. ਕਿਸਮਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. This is kirpa. We have to remember this thing. Kirpa is different. ਸੇ ਵੱਡ ਭਾਗੀ ਜਿਨੀ ਪਾਇਆ ਸਹਜੇ ਰਹੇ ਸਮਾਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ they are with the kirpa of Vaheguru, with Guru Prasad of Vaheguru, their mind will be connected with the Naam forever. ਇਸ stage ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ that our mind is in Sahaj forever. Even when we are working, even when we are studying, our decision should be through Naam, through the Kirpa of Vaheguru. That's why we have to listen to Kirtan. We have to do Kirtan, not because it is good for our ears, but we have to understand the Gurbani. We have to see in what situation I can use Guru's wisdom and I can leave our mind's wisdom. Not to argue with others. Gurbani cannot be used, or it should never be used to argue with others. But it should be used for our own wisdom, how we decide in our life. But if you are in Maya, if your mind is in Maya, Sahaj nahi upajani. Maya vich Sahaj na upajay. Maya duje paye. We will be in duality. Duje paye means ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਦੋ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਆਣਗੀਆਂ, ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਕਰਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਕਰਾਂ. Mind will not be able to decide what to do. That means mind is not in Sahaj, mind is in Maya. And this happens to all of us. It's not to one person. And then when this is happening, that means something is missing. ਫਿਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਕਰਮ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. Even if you were jumping naam, even if you were reading Gurbani, then also Maharaj says, Manmukh karam kamavane, home jale jalaye. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ your karams, your actions will be like a manmukh. You'll start thinking from your mind. Because home is still not there. I mean, home is still not dead. Home jale jalaye. Home will burn us. ਬੜਾ ਸੂਖਮ ਰਸਤਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ. It's a very subtle. ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਰਫ ਸ਼ੁਕਰਾਨਾ ਹੈ. ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿਰਫ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਹੈ. In this path, there's only ardas benti, a prayer, thankfulness, because we cannot do anything on our own. Surrender. Moment this thought comes, I am doing this, I am better than others, we are dead. Kaal has captured us. Achar is very important. Not a pickle. I'm talking about a character. ਕਰਮ ਬੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਹੋਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਆ. If we are not doing clean karams, and I'm including myself here, right? If we are not doing clean karams, that means something is missing. There is a proverb, they say, Abhi Delhi dur hai. The Delhi is still far away, meaning Vaheguruji's house in our Dasam Dwar is still far. If our mind is not going, if mind is not doing everything in Sahaj. Sahaj is not again just silent and don't do anything. That's a laziness. You're being lazy when you do that. Somebody sitting there and just don't do anything, right? That's a laziness. That's not Sahaj. Sahaj is of your mind. The Maharaj ਕਹਿੰਦੇ when that stuff happens, ਜੰਮਣ ਮਰਨ ਨਾ ਚੁਕਈ ਫਿਰ ਆਵੇ ਜਾਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਜੰਮਣ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਣਾ, ਨਾ ਮਰਨਾ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਣਾ, ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਅਸੀਂ 84 ਲੱਖ ਜੂਨਾਂ ਚ ਆਉਣਾ। We'll come back in 84 lakh June again and again. That's why I started by saying we are moving towards Kaal. We are moving towards death. That's what it means. ਇਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ। ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ? ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਮ ਹੀ ਉਹ ਹਜੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। We are doing everything under the influence of Kaal. We are using our own mat. 5 dudes come, they say, oh, play with calm now. Play with lust now. We'll play with lust. Kaal will come, play with anger now. We'll play with anger. ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ if you're doing this thing, what is happening? ਜੰਮਨ ਮਰਨ ਨਾ ਚੁਕਈ, ਫਿਰ ਆਵੇ ਜਾਏ, ਮਰੇਗਾ ਫਿਰ ਆਏਗਾ, and mostly not in the human birth. When these basic tamoguni stuff we do, we cannot. And Maharaj is making us clear. Tre gun vich sehaj na paiye. Maharaj says, if you didn't understood when I said Maya, now okay, I'll give you the definition of Maya also. Tre guna vich sehaj na paiye. Tre gun param pulai. And then tre gun, rajogun, tamogun, satogun. Tehi guni sansar pram sutta. Sutya rain mehani. Gur kirpa te se jan jage, jin har man vasya, bole amrit bani. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤ੍ਰੈ ਗੁਣ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਹਿਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ। If you still have taste of your tongue, if you still have this this passion about going around sightseeing, doing everything, ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਨ ਜੇ ਵੀ ਤ੍ਰੈ ਗੁਣ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ। You want to go to cruise, you want to go here, you want to go there, ਮਨ ਤ੍ਰੈ ਗੁਣ ਚ ਹੈ। What will these juktiyas do? Oh, I know just jukti, how to put a dhyan, front, back, left, right. Does not matter. If mind is still in Trigun, Gurbani da Gyan is very, very important, Guru Pyare. That's why Maharaj is telling us, Maharaj will show us the mirror, that how ugly we are. Person is not ugly because of how they look. Person is ugly or beautiful through the mind, how their mind is. Maybe if you think that some person is ugly, they don't look good, maybe they are beautiful. And the person you think is very beautiful from outside might be ugly in the mind. Because the mind is filled with Trigun. Triguna which Sehaj na paiye. There is no Sehaj in Trigun. Trigun parampalai will be always in doubts. Padiye, guniye, kya kathiye, ja mundo kutha jaye. Kende, what is the benefit? Fir kende reading, understanding, bolana bhi, what benefit it has. There is no benefit, Guru Pyaro. Because if our karma is not correct, if our character is not correct, if we are still doing everything based on what 5 doots are telling us, what Tragun is telling us, we have to improve our karma. And that can only be done by doing the Sangat, coming in the Sachi Sangat, doing Simran, day and night, Rakhya Chakar bana ke. Padiye, guniye, kya kathiye. And what is the point of all these? Ja mundo kutha jaye. Basic character is not there. We are wandering. We are not at the right path. There are 2 paths, Maharaj is telling us. Live tat dwera hai. And the one way is of love for Vaheguru. One is of this Maya. And if you want to come and walk on the path of live the rasta, the path of love to Vaheguru, is when our mind, our sut is in Chautha Pad. Chauthe Pad mein Sehaj hai, Gurmukh palle paaye. And if you will become a Gurmukh, if you will start walking, doing the practical of Gurbani, listening to the wisdom of Gurbani, stop judging others, because everything is in hukam. निर्गुण नाम निदान है, सहजे सूझी पाए, नाम दी दात मिल गई. And you're connected with that naam by listening. This is a sukham naam, subtle naam. First naam is lok da naam. Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Nirgun naam nidan. This is nirgun. That nirgun naam, this naam, Guru mantra naam isn't tragun. It is sargun naam. It is not nirgun naam. Kirtam naam bhi kehte hain, है ना? That is in this world. Sargun naam, because it isn't Trigun, it has a shape and form. Anything which has shape and form is Trigun. This Nirgun, this Sargun naam will take us to the Nirgun naam. But this Sargun naam is also in Gurmat. That's why it is called Gurmat naam also. When we will do Jap the Gurmantra with Vaiguruji's Kirpa, then it becomes Gurmat naam. It will take us to the Nirgun naam. Out of these three gunas, meaning a subtle, Sukham naam, the voice of Vaiguru, the Jyot of Vaiguru. Nirgun naam nidan hai. Kehte real khajana, real treasure is in that Nirgun naam. Sehje soji hoye. But who will understand that? Who will get connected with that? When our mind will be in Sehaj. फिर कहते फिर की करोगे? When that happens, गुणवंतियां सलाही है, सच्चे सच्ची सोए. All the time praises of Vaiguru. All the time ਕਿਰਪਾ of Vaiguru. ਭੁੱਲਿਆ ਸਹਿਜ ਮਿਲਾਏ ਸੀ, ਸ਼ਬਦ ਮਿਲਾਵਾ ਹੋਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਭੁੱਲਿਆ ਨਾ, if we are wandering, our mind is wandering, when the kirpa of Nirgun Naam happens, when we start doing the praises, ਗੁਣਵੰਤੀਆਂ, ਗੁਣ ਗਾਣੇ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਤੇ. ਗੁਣਵੰਤੀਆਂ ਸਲਾਹੀਏ, ਜਿਸਨੂੰ ਬਖਸ਼ੇ ਸਿੱਧ ਸਲਾਹ, ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ, ਸੱਚੇ ਸੱਚੀ ਸੋਏ, ਸੱਚੇ ਦੀ ਉਸਤਤ. All the time praises of ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਗਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲੇ ਸੀਗੇ, even if we were wandering, Sehaj will come. And through Sehaj, we will meet him. Bhuliya Sehaj milai si. But how? Through that Nirgun Naam. It is also called Shabad. Shabad has Syari through the Shabad. Shabad milawa ho through the Shabad. That's the only path. Kehte bhuliya bhi hai. You were doing all sorts of bad things. But Maharaj did a kirpa. You came to the path. You took the wisdom of Vaiguru. And now you are walking on that. But we have to do this every day. Every day. And remember, these five doots are very strong. This kaal is very strong. Kaal will fight with us till the last breath. Even when our mind starts going in the Sehaj, they will try its level best. Kehte bin Sehje sab and hai, maya moh gubar. Without the Sehaj, everything is darkness, blindness. Maya moh gubar. Gubar is darkness. The more attachment of this world, attach of our siblings, attach of our parents, attach of our spouse, attach of our kids, it's all Maya, it's a gubar, it's a darkness. When somebody dies, we cry, but after some time, we'll forget. That's so, and this is going to happen to all of us. When we are going to die, people are going to, cry for 10 days, 15 days, month, 2 months. Some closed ones will remember you for maybe a few years sometimes. But life will continue. Life will go along all the time. Nobody's going to stop their work. So why to have this more? Why to have this attachment with people? Can they come in Sehaj? Bin Sehaj, without Sehaj, sab andh hai. Everything is blind. Everything is darkness. Maya, moh gubar. Sehje hi soji pai. कहते जब मन सहज चले जाएगा, when mind will go in सहज, तो सोजी पै जाएगी. सहजे ही सोजी पई, सच्चा है शब्द अपार. Then we will know through the सच्चा शब्द, through the निर्गुण नाम, that is everything. I am nothing. I am not this physical body. I am the Jeev Atma. I am the mind who will merge in Vaiguru, who will merge in Atma. But that will only happen through Sehji. Sehji hi soji pai. Tayo soji honi man. Then only we will understand. Sache shabad apar. ਤੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਨ connect ho gaya, our consciousness is connected with that shabad, that voice of Vaheguru, then we will cross. फिर कहते बख्श लेगा, आपे बख्श मिलायन पूरे गुर करतार. Vaheguru ji will is दयालु कृपालु, बख्श लेंदे. आपे बख्श मिलायन पूरे गुर करतार. सहजे अदिष्ट पछाणे है, निर्पौ जोत निरंकार. If you want to recognize him, if you want to see him, mind has to be in Sehaj. मन स्वय सहज जाना. किस तरह? वाह गुरु वाह गुरु वाह गुरु वाह गुरु. When you continuously doing it for couple of hours, Simran, 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 only one thought will be left. Wah, Guru. You will go antargat. Your state will be like a drowsiness state, but no thoughts will be there. Utte kirpa ho jayegi, Guru Pyare. Sahaje adishta pichani, because he's Nirankar. Disda nahi na? We cannot see him with these physical eyes, but when we'll go in the sad state, mind will start seeing him. जोत वेखनी शुरू कर देगा मन. सहजे अदिष्ट पछाणिए, पछान लोगे. निरपौ जोत निरंकार. जेड़ा साडा डर भी है ना, what we are scared of, what we are afraid of, that scariness will go away. Nirpau jot nirankar, because that jot of Vaheguru, that light of Vaheguru, that nirankar formless Vaheguru makes us nirpau. Nirpau japa sagal pau, because he himself is nirpau. He himself is a fearless. So all our fear will go away. Why all kinds of fear will go away? Sabna jiyan ka ik data jyoti jot milavan har. Kende he is pervading in everybody. That Satguru ji, that Vaheguru ji is in everybody. Sabna jiyan ka ik data. Ik has a conquered. Only one. There's no two or three. Jyoti jot milavan har. When mind will light, it will merge in the light of Vaheguru. में मिल जाएगा. पूरा शब्द सलाही है, लेकिन पूरा शब्द पहला ते जपना होता है. गुरु प्यारे, गुर शब्द we have to chant, then we have to listen. सुन सुन नाम तुम्हारा प्रीतम प्रभ पेखण को चाओ. पूरा शब्द सलाही है, जिसदा अंत ना पारावार. There is no limit. Limitless वाहिगुरु, उदा अंत ही नहीं कोई. ज्ञानिया का तन नाम है. Last Shabad, we'll finish this and we'll do Simran for 10 minutes at least. Gyaniya ka tan naam hai. Who is Gyani? Who has taken the wisdom of Vaheguru, of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Gyaniya ka tan, the real wealth of the Gyanwan is naam. Sehaj kare vapar. O vapar hi Sehaj vich kar de. They do trading in Sehaj. Only naam di trading. नाम दे वंजारे बन जाते. अन दिन लाहा हर नाम लैन, अखुट परे भंडार. अन दिन लाहा हर नाम लैन. अन दिन, day and night, they will take a profit of naam. अन दिन लाहा हर नाम लैन, अखुट परे भंडार. The भंडार of naam can never be finished. It's always there. खजाना प्यो दिता का, प्यो दादे का खोल डिठा खजाना. अन दिन लाहा हर नाम है, day and night we have to take the laha. Then only we can come out of this maya. Then only we can come out of this kaal. Day and night. It's a game of day and night. Not just for 2-3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. अखुट परे भंडार. भंडार ਉਹਦੇ ਖਤਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ. ਖਾਵੋ ਖਰਚੋ रल मिल भाई, टोट ना आवे वध तो जाई. We have to take this khajana, we have to share it with others. It will never be done. आसन लोए लोए भंडार, जो किछ पाया सो एक बार. It will never be finished. नानक टोट ना आवई, दिए देवन हार. कहते घबराओ ना. If you have naam da khajana, share it with others. Come in the sangat. If you will not come in the sangat, how will you will share? So people say, "Oh, we have achieved something. I enjoy more sitting alone at home." That's bad. Come in the sangat. That's payback time. That's a payback time. And if you will not come in the sangat, if you think you will not pay back, that's why Maharaj will make sure Sheed Singh goes there and put you astray. You're going in above the Tragun territory. Maharaj has other system also. That's why Maharaj wants the mind to be very pure, just like him. हर जन ऐसा चाहिए जैसा हर ही होए. थोड़ी जी भी कंजूसी आ गई ना कि मैं ते नाम जप लिया हुन मैं संगत च नहीं जाना, then also that's a problem. That means you are not ready to share. कहते ਤੋਟ नहीं आंदी घबराना, don't worry, your खजाना will only increase, not be less. Sit with संगत, be in संगत. नानक ਤੋਟ ना आवई, ਦੀਏ ਦੇਵਨ ਹਾਰ. ਕਦੇ ਤੋਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ, ਵੱਧਦੀ. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰੀਏ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਬਖਸ਼ੇ. When we say ਵਾਹ, tummy in, Guru, tummy out, listen from our own tongue. ਧਿਆਨ ਜੀਭਾਂ ਤੇ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਸੁਣਨਾ. Listen our own voice. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ. ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, 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 ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ 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 ਗੁਰੂ, ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ 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 ਗੁਰੂ, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Go antargat Guru Pyare. Mind should chant, mind should sing. Focus on your tongue. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखै बिख खाई। माया मोह परम पै भूलै, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ। We'll meet again tomorrow with Vaheguru Ji's Kirpa.